Hi, it's me, Gloria, and this is Damien, my husband.
Hello.
First time you guys have seen him. Oh no, you saw him on the Vegas video, I forgot. But anyways, just checking in with you guys. Thought I'd mention I lost a pound, so my stall has been broken, thankfully. I'm at 205.6 today. So that's down, let me see, I'll tell you right now. That is down 32.6 pounds from my highest weight. So I'm feeling a little bit better now because finally, like I was dying there. I was eating so little and not losing anything. It was kicking my butt. So one of my subscribers, Leah VSG16, said that I should do an interview with my husband about how he feels about the whole weight loss journey that I'm on. So I'm not really too sure what to ask him, but I'll see what I can do. So first of all, just so you know, he's a workout crazy person. He loves to work out. Me, on the other hand, don't like to. He tries to drag me along with him. He's always been very supportive in whatever I do decide to do as far as losing weight. But at the same time, he knows better than to get between me and my food. Back in the day. And it's like, if I have food...
Those days are over.
It doesn't matter. If I have food, leave me and my food alone. I don't share my popcorn. I don't share certain things. So he knew better. But whenever I wanted to lose weight, he was always right there behind me. So, what do you think about me doing this surgery?
Okay. Well, let's back up to, what was it, 3 years ago when it first came up? When it first came up, I didn't really know a whole lot about it. So, everything I knew about it, she told me about it. She'd already gone through the process and talked to someone through her insurance the first time. And, they had her doing all that stuff. She went to meetings, and I went to a couple of meetings with her. And I think it was, what was it called? The lap band is what you were going to do then.
Yeah.
And that was before we knew everything we know now about the lap band. I think the gastric sleeve was a little bit...
unknown.
It was a little bit unknown then, I think, from what I remember, because I don't even think that one ever got brought up as an option. But with that, I was just kind of, I don't know about that, having some kind of foreign object in the body. And, too many things can go wrong. But, going to the meetings and seeing the people that have had it and the success that they had, I was like, okay. But for whatever reason, that didn't go through. I think the doctor, by the time she was about ready to get her appointment, she went to her last appointment. They said she wasn't heavy enough, or what was it? That she weren't heavy enough. You needed
I didn't
to
weigh
gain
enough.
Some more weight.
My body fat wasn't high enough. I didn't weigh enough, and I didn't have any comorbidities. I was a healthy fat person, basically.
That's how they put it. So she didn't qualify for it through the insurance. So we really didn't look into it anymore up until, I'd say a couple months ago. I don't really remember how it got brought up, but she brought it up again, and because we have a lot of friends.
We were talking about getting lipo. We went to the doctor.
Yeah.
To see about getting lipo, because I've lost a little bit of weight. Probably not. At that time, I probably really hadn't, but he thought that we could do lipo, and I was telling him that lipo was not going to work unless you lose weight.
It was a different type of lipo.
Yeah, some kind of a Visolipe or something like that, with some kind of lasers, lipos, I don't know, whatever. But we went to the doctor.
It was
and that's
so.
He told us.
And the doctor brought up, you may as well go ahead and get the weight loss surgery. You're a better candidate for that than this, because you're not going to be satisfied with the results you're going to get. So we have a lot of friends that have had either the lap band or the sleeve. So we talked to them a little bit, and I did my research online, and kind of figured out what it was about and everything. So I was like, okay, let's move forward and do this. So we decided to go ahead and check into doing it in Mexico. And she found the doctor, or actually the doctor that we went to go see, referred us to the website, which had the surgeon was Dr. Ortiz, Ariel Ortiz. So we checked into his background and everything like that. He seemed like a good choice to do it. So after more research and everything, I really didn't realize how many people were having this surgery done, and I still don't. We went to Mexico. It was shocking to see how many people are actually doing it. And now going on the forums and everything, and the Facebook groups, and seeing 3 or 4 or 5 people going into surgery every day. I see how common this is. So, and it's really not dangerous. And I really realized that after she came out of surgery. So, I was pretty much all for it from the beginning. This time, after seeing that it was there's a lot of experience that these doctors have in doing it if you go to the right one. So, yeah, I really didn't have any fear about it. And if it could be used as a tool to help her reach her goals as to where she wants to go, then it's great. So, and so far everything's been good.
Okay, so what about our social life since I've had the surgery? Because we have a very active social life. We party, we drink, we gamble, we dance.
You keep saying we drink. We don't drink like that. We're weekend drink.
Weekend drinkers.
We don't drink at all during the week. Don't even think about drinking or partying during the week.
Yeah, but come Friday, Saturday, and recover on Sunday. That's what we do all the time. So, and
we're
like
not
to go
that hard of partiers.
Whatever.
But,
we like to go to the casino. We like to go on trips.
So.
We kind of like to eat. I mean, we used to more when we first were dating. We used to eat a lot, but now we don't eat. We didn't do a lot of eating as much. But so, how do you think it's?
I don't think it's affected it all that much yet. I mean, because we really didn't do anything your first couple of weeks until after you moved on to the the pureed foods, stuff like, and eating the soft stuff. And so far, you've been able to tolerate everything. You've been able to find foods to eat when we do go out. You're doing really good here at the house, eating what you're supposed to eat and staying away from the stuff you're not supposed to have. So I don't think it's affected our social life at all. We can still hang out with friends, and none of them are really judging you about it. They pretty much all know that you've had it done, and they're all supportive. So there's really been no hiccups or anything that comes with that. So everything's been good. I mean, took that trip to Vegas. There was no issues there. I mean, you got everything in. I mean, as you guys saw, you pretty much saw everything she ate that Saturday and Sunday. So, yeah, everything so far socially has worked out good.
Okay, what about my personality? Has it changed? Have I gotten bitchier because I don't have food?
Not at all. What I have noticed is your mindset has changed. You're more focused than you were before you had the surgery as far as doing the right things that you're supposed to do.
That's just kind of want to throw up.
Yeah, but whatever the reason, it puts you on the right track, and you haven't, fallen off. I mean, every now and then you'll,
eat a chip here and there.
Eat a chip here and there, but, you haven't touched the popcorn yet, which is good.
Oh, I can't wait.
So.
I can't wait.
It's totally changed your mindset and your view of, what this is actually going to take, and you're all fighting. And there's no way, you guys, there's no way she would have been like this before the surgery, because it would have been too easy for her to say, screw it, I'm not going to lose this weight, I'm not going to do it, it's just whatever. So she hasn't done it yet, and her mind is there. She's ready to do it. We just got to get her ready for the training, because that's when the real changes are going to happen. And let me tell you this. Look, when she goes to work out, she likes it, okay? When she's there and she's doing it consistently, it's fine. It's when she stops going, it's just trying to get her back into it, because she won't want to do it. She doesn't like to do cardio. She doesn't like to do the treadmill. She doesn't like to do any type of cardio. She, I have a different view. I mean, you guys may have a different view. Just taking little walks in here and counting your steps.
That's all I like to do.
That's all fine and well. But to me, that's considered just normal daily activity. That's not doing cardio. Okay, so there's just too much else that has to go into that. But I prefer the cardio route, going to 20, 30 minutes on the treadmill, the bike, or whatever you want to do. Steady state, consistent, whatever, keep your heart rate at the same speed. And that's what we got to get her to start doing, and get her training to, get this stuff going.
I can get some muscles.
Yeah, flex and
get some muscle. I have no muscle man. Hopefully I won't have a lot of flabby arms. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's another thing that worries me, is the flabbiness, but I guess we'll deal with it when
we
it
come
comes.
back from the cruise. That's what we're going to do. So you guys will see.
I put off my training until Monday, the 28th of November.
Yeah, you guys will see
More videos.
A lot of that, a lot of the training stuff, and for right now, I'm doing all the video editing and putting everything up. So hopefully it'll get better. I'm learning as I go along. So, but
oh yeah, and just an FYI, that's our mailman, very loud. And I was going to tell you guys my inches that I've lost. Let me see, measurements. So far since October 19th when I had my surgery.
And all this tracking she wouldn't have done before either. This is all new.
Whatever. I've only lost 7 inches. But you have to take into account that he forgot where he first measured me at. And so we've had 2 measurements, and I don't know where they're at. So.
But when you put on your clothes and everything, can you tell a difference?
Definitely. My clothes I can definitely. And these pants I couldn't fit into before. They're like hugely big, and they were like I couldn't do this at all. Shirt's a little bit snug right now, but my shirts are a lot looser, like down here.
Yeah, a lot looser.
As he said, I've always carried most of my weight in my belly. And as he said, I'm getting smaller this way, but not really so much this way, which is kind of what I'm seeing too, and it's like depressing because that's where I want to lose it at. But I guess...
I told you, you're not going to lose it in one area. It's going to come off evenly all over your body.
Well, it needs to start coming off of this area right here, damn it.
Okay.
Okay, anything else you want to say?
Anything else you want to ask?
What are you going to do when I'm, like, here's my mailman again, and it's this kid's plane. He should not be driving that fast. Okay, anyways. What are you going to do when I'm slim, trim, and sexy again?
What am I going to do?
Yeah, how are you going to handle me? You know my head's going to get like this.
I don't know. We'll have to see when we get there. I don't see any problems with it.
Okay, just checking. You have to buy me all new clothes, I know that much. Whole new wardrobe, hopefully come...
That's the easy part.
My birthday's in June, so by then I will have lost the majority of the weight I think I'm going to lose because I didn't weigh that much. And someone sent me a really good, I wish I had his name or her name, a really good chart that had like if you weighed between 2 and 250, then you're average to lose about this much, this much, this much. If you weigh between 250 and 300, it gave you different amounts. And on mine it said that I should lose, in a year I should lose about 70 pounds. So that's kind of on track because I think I wanted to get down to I would be glad at 175. My doctor wants me at 145. But I think I'd like to get to 160, which would be 40, 50, 75 pounds.
See, I think it's hard to say, how much you want to weigh. I mean, it's good to have that goal. But once you reach that goal, if you're still not happy with the way you look, you still got to work on it to improve. What if you get to 170 and you say, oh, it's not enough? Or if you get to 180 and you say, oh, this is good. This is where I want to be.
No, I don't want to be 180. That's still fat for me, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Well, I'm just throwing numbers out there. You could go to the 145 and the 160. What if you get to,
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So.
But
you don't know where you're going to like where you are until you stand in front of the mirror and say, okay, I'm satisfied with this. My arms where I want them to be. My hips where my legs, my thighs, and, my neck or, wherever you're,
I'm waiting to see my collarbone. Is that what everyone says? That it is me, their collarbone? I don't see it yet. It's there a little bit, but I don't see it. Okay, I guess we're done. Oh, yes, we're done. My grandchildren have arrived. So, thanks for listening. Go check out my YouTube.
Glow, we didn't hold you too long and
Glow _gets_ sleeves. Oh, look at here's my gorgeous grandchild, one of them. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. She's not going to say hi. But yeah, I got to go in and start taking care of these. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Hope you enjoyed it.